Good morning, degenerates, and welcome to another episode of Boring Crypto IO, the place where I read you the boring crypto news every morning, Monday through Friday, so you don't have to. My name is not important, and I'm your host. Let's do it. ADA-backed algorithmic stablecoin Djed launched on Cardano. Celsius published a list of users eligible to withdraw a majority of its assets. Some people might be getting money back. Decentralized Twitter alternative goes live on Apple's App Store. And Ripple sold 226 million of XRP in Q4, sees strong growth in on-demand liquidity product. All right, let's look at the market, y'all. Wow, today we are still sitting at 1.048 trill, so 1 trillion and 48 billion. Up a little bit from yesterday. I think it was at 47 bill, 1 trill and 47 bill. What looks like we might actually have a mini green day starting. Got almost 1% on Bitcoin, 0.5% on ETH. Anything else looking big and bullish? 2.29 on Litecoin, 3.71 on Cosmos. God, I haven't heard anything about Cosmos in quite some time. Monero 1.47, 2.17 on FIL, 4.75 on Lido, DAO, LDO. Oh, there we go. Phantom's still cooking. Excuse me. Almost 9% on Phantom. We got 5.5 on Flow. And that looks like it's about it, y'all. So, that's looking good. Bitcoin dominance at 42.5%. ETH dominance at 18.5%. Gas coming in at 18 Gwei. Let's look at Bitcoin. Still moving sideways from that bump that we got off of that 22,738 level, y'all. Again, I'm not going to spend too much time on charts today because all we're getting is this sideways action. If I were to change this is what I'm looking at right now, guys. Bit of a descending kind of wedge channel-ish kind of thing. More of just a flag. What's this look like on the daily? Looks like, so on the daily, this is looking more like a flag with a fake out, with a bull trap right here. Yeah, nothing new, guys. Sideways action, boring as hell. Keep an eye on it. Stop losses, not financial advice. You know the drill. All right, Ethereum on the daily, kind of the same thing. This wedge that we were forming, this triangle pattern. I don't even know if it's in play anymore. Let's back out a little bit, guys. Yeah, I would say I'm looking at something kind of like this. I would say this bottom trend line. Maybe it's out of play, maybe not. Maybe we do something like that. Again, I gotta be honest, I'm not feeling this pattern anymore. It's kind of just the only thing I'm really seeing besides just sideways action. We're going to keep it up there just to keep an eye on it, see if it stays in play. If this is still in play and this is a bear trap and this is a bull trap, these are two fake outs, we got a decision to make still. So we'll see what happens, y'all. And, you know, per usual, guys, like I always say, this is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. Trade crypto at your own risk. It's heavily volatile. You could lose everything. Do your own research. Guys, tight stop losses if you are playing these swings. Just be smart. Trade conservatively, like I always say. All right, moving on to the news. ADA-backed algorithmic stablecoin Djed launched on Cardano. And I don't know what you guys feel about algorithmic stablecoins. I'm not smart enough to understand them that much, to be entirely honest. From what I heard is the technology, it just ain't there yet. They're not... the idea, I guess, the concept is good, but they're just not safe. So I'm kind of just going to stick to, Tether and USDC for now, in my opinion. But let's see what this article has to say. After its successful security audit, the algorithmic stablecoin Djed from the DeFi service provider Cody deployed on the Cardano mainnet. Man, sorry guys, my throat's bugging me this morning. Since the fall of the Terra USDT algorithmic stablecoin in May of 2022, many users in the crypto space have developed wariness, that's what I was talking about, towards the particular asset class. The market for algorithmic stablecoins has declined 10x from its all-time high before the Terra collapse. However, this does not stop Cardano network developers from pushing forward with the launch of the ecosystem's over-collateralized stablecoin on January 31st. The new algorithmic stablecoin Djed, Djed, launched on the Cardano mainnet and is pegged to United States dollar and backed by Cardano's native cryptocurrency. It uses the Shen token as its reserve coin. According to the announcement, the new token recently completed a successful security audit and was under development for over a year. Djed is a product of Cody, DAG Layer 1 on the Cardano blockchain and as a means for new decentralized finance, DeFi, and payment opportunities. These names. Shahaf Bar Geffen, the CEO of Cody, told Cointelegraph that recent times in the market prove we need a safe haven from volatility. And your idea for that is an algorithmic stablecoin. All right. Not only do we need a stablecoin, but we need one that is decentralized and has on-chain proof of reserves. Prior to the launch of the new Cardano stablecoin, the idea of bringing another algorithmic stablecoin into existence caused tremors among the online crypto community. Maybe I'm one of the sheep, man. I don't know. Maybe these things are better. This is one of the latest in a series of recent updates coming out of the Cardano network, which included an announcement from co-founder Charles Hoskins on January 12th that the ecosystem will expand via custom-built side chains. On January 23rd, due to an anomaly, 50% of the Cardano nodes disconnected and had to restart, which caused a network outage. This was only 1 week before the launch of the new algorithmic stablecoin. At the beginning of 2023, Bloomberg reported that the risk assessment firm Moody's Corporation is developing a sourcing system for stablecoins, including an initial analysis for the up to 20 digital assets. Okay, a Cardano algorithmic stablecoin. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Do you think there is a space for these? Do you think the technology is safe? Do you think they'll ever be able to be safe or get better? Yeah, comments down below. All right, y'all, moving on. Celsius publishes list of users eligible to withdraw a majority of assets. So I guess some people from the Celsius collapse might get their money back. Let's see what the article has to say. Eligible creditors will not be able to withdraw their funds from Celsius unless they update their accounts with AML and KYC data. Bankrupt cryptocurrency lending firm Celsius has come up with a withdrawal process for users who had their crypto in its custody when it stopped withdrawals in June of 2022. Celsius released an official update on upcoming withdrawals on January 31st, providing the list of users eligible to withdraw approximately 90% of qualified custody assets. The firm laid out the process in a 1,411-page court file. Jesus Christ. With the United States Bankruptcy Court for the Southern District of New York, listing the full names of all the eligible users alongside the type and amount of debted crypto assets. Celsius stressed that eligible users would be asked to update their Celsius account with certain required information before any withdrawals are processed. The requested information included customer data related to anti-money laundering and know your customer policies, KYC, as well as details about the destination address of the withdrawal. Celsius said, adding, unless and until an eligible user updates his or her account with the required account updates, such eligible users will be able to withdraw his or her distributable custody assets from the debtor's platform. The filing also notes that it's not yet known whether eligible users will be able to withdraw the remaining 6% of the assets, as the court will make a decision regarding this question at a later date. Eligible users will also receive specific details related to gas and transaction fees associated with the upcoming withdrawal procedures. Eligible users who do not have sufficient assets in what's considered a sufficient assets in their accounts to satisfy these fees will not be permitted to withdraw their assets, Celsius wrote. The news comes amid Celsius court-appointed examiners submitting a court filing on certain aspect operations at the lender, including details about its complex dealings with the collapsed FTX exchange. The examiner report also revealed that Celsius used the accounting software QuickBooks to keep track of its finances, just like FTX and Alameda Research did. Oh, interesting. Court-appointed examiner Shobha Pillai also wrote that Celsius and its founder Alex Mashinsky did not deliver on their promises surrounding its native Celsius token and other business activities. Well, I don't know. I guess there's a light at the end of the tunnel. We'll see who gets to get their money and who doesn't. Yeah. If you guys curious, if anyone watching this has money still locked up with Celsius, let me know in the comments down below. Let me know if you're getting any kind of, I don't know, emails saying that you might be able to get your money out. Keep me updated. That'd be cool. All right. Decentralized Twitter alternative goes live on Apple's App Store. The Damus? I guess it's Damus. I don't know. The Damus app is powered by Nostr, which uses decentralized relays to distribute end-to-end encrypted messages, and has a powerful backer in Jack Dorsey. Jack Dorsey's backing another Twitter-style platform. Interesting. Damus, also called the Twitter killer, built on a decentralized network, has been approved on the Apple App Store. The Damus team confirmed the approval of its 11,500 Twitter followers on January 31st, following what it claims were at least 3 rejections from the big tech player. Shortly after, Twitter co-founder and Nostr contributor Jack Dorsey shared the news with his 6.5 million followers, with the entrepreneur labeling it as a milestone moment for open source protocols. There's Jack, there's his tweet, moving on. The app dubs itself the social network you control, and is a messaging service built on Nostr, a decentralized network enabling encrypted end-to-end private messaging, among other things. It plans to become a social media platform with uncensored content. Interesting. It also has, isn't that what they all say, that everything's uncensored? Who knows, man? I don't trust none of these social platforms anymore. It also has built-in payments through the Bitcoin Layer 2 Lightning Network, according to a January 27th post from Protos. Now servers run the network. Now servers run the network. Instead, Nostr utilizes decentralized relays to distribute messages. Nostr developers are also focused on using Bitcoin and the Lightning Network to prevent distributed denial of service spam attacks on the Damus app. There's a picture of it. I mean, it looks just like Twitter. There's no originality anymore. There have been 44 different software developers who have contributed to the code for the Damus web app, according to the team's GitHub page. More tweets, more screenshots. Getting Damus on the Apple App Store didn't come without issues, though. The Damus Twitter page posted that it had failed in at least 3 attempts before finally being approved. And there's their Twitter explaining that. It says we replied again, clarifying where and how all these features are implemented. That's all we can do at this time, etc., etc. One of Nostr's core developers, William Kasarin, also shared some frustration on his personal Twitter account, saying that it would be a shame if Apple users couldn't use the Nostr natively. While the exact partnership between Dorsey and Nostr isn't known, the billionaire entrepreneur sent over 14 Bitcoin, worth about $250,000 at the time, in mid-December to help the Nostr developer team. While the news appeared to have increased the awareness of the application amongst the Bitcoin community, other high-profile figures have tested out Damus app too. Amongst those including Ethereum co-founder Vitalik Buterin, former U.S. National Security Agent contractor and whistleblower Edward Snowden, and pro-crypto U.S. Senator Cynthia Lummis. And this is Snowden talking about it. At the time of writing, Damus web app has run into problems. A warning message on the site homepage reads, Damus web is down because there is someone trying to exploit browser loopholes to steal private keys. I would not recommend using a web client at this time. Damus iOS is not affected. I don't know, man. We'll see. It's really hard. There's a lot of get the thought process out, Nick. There's a lot of apps out there trying to be the next big social media platform. I don't know if we've hit a space in the social media world that the big ones are there. You know, the Coca-Colas, the Pepsis, the Nikes, and there'll never be another one. Who knows? I mean, the social media world is still fairly new, and honestly, I would like to see new. God, why can't I think of the word? Competition. I would like to see competition for the big ones, for the YouTubes, for the Twitters, for the Instagrams, because honestly, as a small guy, small channel, you know, small accounts, I'm tired of the crappy algorithms of, you know, people that I follow, people that follow me, etc., not seeing my posts. It's just bad, you know. Instagram, nobody sees anything anymore unless you're a huge account. We all know this. So I would like to see more competition in the space, but who knows, man. If any of you guys are using this Damus app and have experience with it, whether you like it or not, let me know. Comments down below. Last but not least, Ripple's still in the news, guys. Ripple sold $226 million of XRP in Q4. Sees strong growth in on-demand liquidity product. The firm's on-demand liquidity product has expanded to 40 countries. This is what I've been talking about, guys. They are grinding. And if you think XRP is going away, whether you like it or not, I don't think that's a good, safe bet. So let's go ahead and get into this story. Ripple sold $226 million worth of XRP tokens net of purchase in Q4, the firm said in its XRP market report. The centralized fintech company builds global payments products and developed the XRP payment system, which the firm describes as decentralized. And while Ripple and XRP are separate entities, Ripple uses XRP and XRP's public blockchain to power its various products. The payment processor reported transactions of over 106 million on the XRP ledger, the decentralized blockchain, and the creation of 228,000 new and unique user wallets. Ripple said it has continued to sell XRP only in connection with on-demand liquidity (ODL) transactions, adding the popular product saw continued growth in the last quarter after experiencing its strongest year. Ripple wrapped up 2022 with its strongest year to date, focusing on crypto utility and scaling its ODL product. Ripple said in its report, as RippleNet continues to grow despite a tumultuous market, Ripple experienced the highest amount of demand from both new and existing customers adopting ODL. Ripple's crypto-powered payment solution is available in nearly 40 payout markets, up from just 3 markets in 2020, the firm said. ODL was launched in 2018 and helps Ripple customers to move money instantly around the world without needing for corresponding banking using XRP, unlike traditional remittance methods, which can take days to settle alongside high fees. Meanwhile, Ripple said that XRP spot markets experienced a general downtrend by the way of average daily volumes at roughly 700 million, down from 1.1 million in Q1 of 2022. However, it sees investment activity to return to tools that facilitate payments, trading, and custody in the near future. While the market will likely remain fragmented, the industry will see investment activities focusing on improving core crypto primitives such as payments, custodial services, DEXs, and cross-chain user experiences, Ripple said. All right. Well, yeah, cool. They're growing. There you go. XRP ain't going away, y'all. So, that's it for the show today, guys. Yeah. News. Boring crypto news. Don't really have much to say. Outside of that, I appreciate you guys watching. If you do enjoy the content I provide here on Boring Crypto IO, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, turn on the bell for notifications, and I will see you guys bright and early tomorrow. I am out of here.